Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at duplicate connections by RaygunUltra. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In other words, the digits 1 to 9 need to be placed once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. The gray lines are palindrome lines, i.e., they contain the same digits backwards and forwards. All of the lines are gray, so that would mean that cells that are equidistant from the center, whether that is a point between two cells or a whole cell, would contain the same digit to be able to read it the same backwards and forwards. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot have a 2-to-1 ratio. In other words, one is double the other. Digits along an arrow sum to the digit in the arrow circle. That's it. Sip of tea. Reset the time. Right, so all of these, one is double the other. So between 1 and 9, we have the options of 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, and 3, 6. Though in this particular case, we can't have 3, 6, because then we would be repeating the same digit, right? 3, 6 would need another 3, and so on and so forth. So these aren't 3, 6. Same reasoning, this can't be 1 or 8, because 8 would need 2 4s, 1 would need 2 2s. So that's 2, 4. And then this is 1, 2, 4 either way, or 2, 4, 8 either way. Right, but this one can't be 1, because if that one is 1, then this would have to be 2, but that one would have to be 2 as well. So that is not 1. So this one can't be 4 anymore, because we can't have 1, 2, 4. So what is this? This is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Is that useful? Probably not. Probably not. Right. Where do I start? These are the same digits, right? Now I don't know what to do about that, but these are the same digits, and I don't feel like coloring all of that because that's going to be ridiculous. So that's the center. Let's color that at least. I'm going to just put a in the center. And this one is 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 16. So this one doesn't have a center. I'm going through them to see if there's anyone that. Oh, these are the same. Ah, these are the center. They're the same. Okay, that is interesting. Because these are the same digit. Obviously, these can't be the same. So we can't have 3, 6. 7, 8. Yeah, that is correct. So that's the same digit, but those can't be the same. So we can't have 3, 6 anymore. That wouldn't work. Right. Again, this can't be 1 because 1 would need a 2 on both sides. That's not allowed. Right. Can't have 8 either because 8 would need a 4 here and there, so that's not allowed. So these are from 2, 4. Right. Right. However, 8 wouldn't work here. 4 wouldn't. So this is 1, and these, the only one that works is 1. Would give me 2 in both of these, and this becomes a 4. So we're off. we get a few digits. Right. Right. Well, this is 3 or 5, which has to be there. So that is 3 or 5 as well. 3 or 5. How do I continue now? How do I continue? Oh, I colored this one by mistake. I could have just done this one as well, just by looking at which digit would have the same digit as its half or its double. And though that one would have meant that 1 would be allowed as well, except one wasn't an option because 1 would need a 2 here and a 2 there, right? So multiple ways to get to this. Not that that really matters now because I don't know how to continue. How do I continue? Well, this is the same. It has to be there, but it can't. Well, it can't be here. It's one of those 3, but that doesn't really help me, does it? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, that's the same digit. It's not there, but this isn't for 2 or 1 anyway, so it could be there. No problem. Where is this digit in box number 2? It's not in any of those. It's not this one, because otherwise it would be here again. Okay, but then now I have 3 places. It doesn't really help, does it? I have 3 places. Right. Right. Do I know where 2 is? I mean, I have enough places, right? Maybe this one isn't a 2. No, it can. It can. So that I have 4 places to get a 2. Do I need a 2 here? Do I? 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8. Yeah, I need a 2 and a 4. Of course. I say of course, but I didn't really look at that. How does that help me? I need a 2 and a 4. How does that help? Am I missing something simple, or am I just being a bit idiotic? Okay, well, where is this digit in box number 3? It's not in any of these. So it's in one of those. Could it be this one? Apparently, yes. Let's have a look at that. So it's one of those. It's not 2 or 4. We know that for sure, right? So if it's in one of those, it's an 8 or a 1. But it could be here. Then it's there. Is that okay? Is that acceptable? Is that doable? It's not. Well, that's interesting. Oh, let's go through it. If this is green, then nine of those are green, right? And then one of these would have to be green. Well, 1 again. Okay, but if it's not 1, because here it could be 1 or 8. If it's not 1, then one of these would always be here, right? Which means that it would have to repeat, which is not possible. So I mean, this could be green, but wouldn't change the fact that this is from 1 or 8. It's one of those. Oh, this has to be interesting, right? This means that these can't repeat. Sure. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7. Though we can have 1 or 2 here, right? Where is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can have 1 or 2. One of those is green. Could it be? Well, still, I do have 2 that aren't. Okay, where's green here? It's not on any of those because we couldn't repeat, right? These aren't green. So it's one of those. So it has to, oh no, or this one. It's one of these. One of these are green. Okay. If it's this one, then it can't be 1. If it's this one, then it is 1. If it's this one, then that it's 8. But if it's that one, then it's 8. How does that help me? An 8. Oh, well, I mean, if I knew, then of course it would help me. But how does the realization that it's either there and it's a 1 or there and it's an 8 help me? Doesn't seem like it helps, does it? If it's there, then none of those are green. And then one of these would have to be green. Okay, but 8 here is fine, right? There, not sure. Well, 8 and 8, this would have to be 7 or 9. But it would work, right? Obviously it works. Then I would need 8 here somewhere. It could be there. Okay, and if it's 1, then it's one of these. One of these. Of course, this one can be 1. Can this one be 1? No. That can't be this one. Oh, okay. If it's 1, then it has to be that. But I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem. Not getting far. I am not getting far. Hmm. Hmm. Do I have to color all of this and see what how it helps? And not sure it does. What about this one? What about that? Hmm. Wow. Wow. One of these are two. Didn't look at that. Maybe this one could be two. This is definitely could be two. I don't know if this one can be two, but it's not really a problem, is it? It would be this one. Yeah, it can be two. What am I missing? What am I missing? Where is this digit in box number 5? It's one of those. It can't be this one, is it? So it's one of these. So that's 1 or 2 again. It's one of these, 1 or 2. Can we continue with that? Yeah, we can continue with that. If I colored like I should have, I probably would have seen that quicker. Probably not, but it's good to get an excuse in. 1, 2, 3. So these are the same as well, but that is already there. So it's one of these. So these aren't 1 or 2. I don't know what I was going to say. This isn't 1 or 2, so how does that help? I don't know. Then none of the others are 1 or 2. None of the others are 1 or 2. But that doesn't really help, does it? Because I do have enough. And can this one be 2? No. Ah. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's what. Right. So none of the others are 1 or 2 because they all are in box number 5. This one isn't 2 either. The same reason. So this one can be 2. Okay. And then in column number 7, well, this isn't 2. None of these are 2 because of the aforementioned reasoning. And this one can't be 2 because this one has to be there. And this is as well 2, which means that that is actually 2. Right. This is actually 2. Does that help me? Does that help me? I don't know. Okay, and where is 1? Well, this one can be 1, right? None of the others are 1. But this could be 1. And this one could be 1 as well. Okay. Oh, but this one can't be 1 because this would be 2. That has been there for ages and I'm just didn't look at that, did I? So these are 8. Which means that this one has to be there. as an 8. And this would be 7 or 9. And that is 7 or 9 again. And that is a 8. This is a correction of the video of yesterday. There is a link in there if you want to watch until here. And it was pointed out that we cut to 7 and 9 here, and I put 8 there, though 8 could obviously be here as well. So that was wrong. So I thought I would try to continue from this position. It's not a chessboard, I know, but what would we call this? This state, and see if I can actually solve it. I don't know what that is, so. Right, so I do need 8 and 2 in box number 3 still. Of course, a lot of the things that I noticed in the first video are going to repeat now. We can't have 2 and 8 there, so one of those is 2 and 8. We can't have 2 or 8 here, so this has to have 2 and 8, so this becomes 2, 4, 8. This becomes not colors, this becomes a 4. And this is not 1, this isn't 4, this is not 5. Okay, that doesn't solve anything. The other thing was that this one has to be 1, so what did I get out of that? Oh, where is 1 then in column number 7? Because you can't have 1 anymore on this line, because all of those are not 1. But this can be 1 still. Okay. Right, so this is effectively 6 or 8. 6 or 8. Right. Now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do in the previous one and I didn't, which is color these. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 3, probably. So that's the orange. Say this is green, this is pink, and this is blue. What does that mean? Well, one of those is orange. It's not that one. Okay, which means that one of these are orange. Okay. Those aren't orange, neither are these. Is orange 2 or 8? No. Oh, but orange can be 4. Orange can be 4. Right, but if this one is orange, then that one is orange. And where is orange in box number 2? It has to be here, but that's not allowed. And it's not 2, 8. So it's not 4. Orange is not 4. And then that means that orange is not any of these, or those two, and this one is orange. Can this one be orange? 1, 2, 3, apparently yes. Okay. Right. I do need a 4. I do need a 4, but okay, this one isn't 4, we know that, and orange isn't 4. So one of these is a 4. Can this one be 4? Yeah, one of these is a 4. Yeah. Okay. So here one of these is a 4, right? This one isn't a 4. This one isn't a 4. One of these is a 4, which means that one of these is a 4. Not helping till now, but okay. Can I continue here? One of these is orange. That's not really helping, is it? That's not really helping. I do have T. I do have T. I do have tea. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Okay, green isn't 2, so one of those is green. Can this one be green? Yeah, apparently. One of those is green. What happens is if green is 4? What happens if green is 4? Well, 3 or 5, that's not a problem, right? But green could be there. Right. Where is blue? Well, any of those are blue, right? That doesn't really help. Well, blue isn't 2 or 8, but any of these still? Oh no, obviously not that one. Right. Can I eliminate 4? I can't eliminate any of those two, right? These could be blue, and then these would be blue. It would only mean that, well, if this one is blue, it would mean that blue and green are consecutive. Don't think that's a problem. Can 4 be blue? I don't see why not. Maybe. Not exactly very useful, all of this, is it? Right. What should I be concentrating on? Is it 1, 2, and 8, and 4, or is it the others? 4. Still lots of options. Still lots of options. What am I missing here? Well, lots of things. But anything that yeah, 6. I don't have any 6 here. But one of these are 6. Yeah, okay. One of these are 6. One of these are 6. Which means that one of these are 6. What else? What else? One of these are 1. If this is 1, then that is 2. Is there a problem with that? Don't think so. Where's 2? None of these are 2. But I do have 3 places. Okay. One of these are 1 as well, right? No. Yeah. Because, well, oh no, this one can be 1. This can't be 1. Well, this can't be 1 because it would need this to be 1 or 2. This isn't 1 because it's there either. But then I have 4 places for 1. That's not really very good, is it? Okay, where's 4 here? It's not there. None of those are 4, right? Because those would have to be there. So one of these is 4. Oh no, one of these is 4. Okay, there's no 4 here. One of these is 4 in any case. How can I use that? How can I use that? I don't know. Oh, I know now that these aren't 4. So this could be 4, but if it isn't, it's one of these. If it isn't, it's one of these. Do I have to look at this? Do I? I'm missing 4 and 6, well, 7 and 9 and something from 3, 5. All right, there was one. So this one is one of these two, right? Oh, hold on. 8 is already on the box. Those, not on the box, on the line, those are these. So those would have to be from 1 and 7, 9. Right. So there's no 3 here. This is 1, 7, or 9. So that is 1, 7, or 9. This one can't be exactly this one, which is that, which means that this one is there, and that is not 1 then. This becomes a 1. So does this. That is from 7, 9, so that is an 8 in this particular case. That is a 2. Right. Right. Still not resolved. Still not resolved. One of those is a 2. Not these. Not this one. One of these is a 2. Can this one be 2? Yeah. This one can have a 3 and 1 or 3, right? Right. Okay. I need to figure something still. Can this one be 1? 1, 2, 3. No, this one can't be 1. So one of those is 1, and this becomes 1, 2. All right. So this is 1, this is 2. That's not 2. But this one is. Right. And one of these is 2. Can this one be 2? Yeah. Right, I remember this somehow, I think. Right. So where is 1 now? Still in the same problem, right? Right, but these can't be 1. So one of these are 1. Right? Both of these are here. They can't be 1. So one of these are 1. Okay, now we know that one of these are 1, though this one can't be 1, because if this one is 1, then it has to be here. This one can't be 1 because it would require a 2, so that is a 1. Which means that one of these is a 1, and one of these is a 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 5 can't be 1, so these aren't. These aren't. Right. So far, so good, I hope. I mean, I was going to say it would be funny if I do it and do another say mistake, but it's not gonna be funny because it's very probable. So, unfortunately. Okay. So I still have a 4 here. That's possible. I still have a 4 that's possible here. Okay, does it help to pencil mark these? I'm not sure it does now. Well, it might. It might. Well, at least this one. And this is, well, 3, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, right? But we can't have 9 because this would be 8. 8 would need a 9 here and a 1 that doesn't work. So that's not 9. Okay. So this one is from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well, isn't it? Three, four, five, six, 7. So can this one still be 8? Well, not if this one is 7. Well, we can't have 7 because 7 would need an 8 or a 9 here and then 1 or 2. That's not possible. So that is from 5, no, 4. I can't have 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that is from 3, 4, 5. Oh, 9. I don't know why I missed the 9 here. Is that getting me anywhere? Yeah, how do I get 5? I can't get 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't get 6 either. It's 7, 8, 9. Okay. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Right. So what could this be? Can I have 4 here? Yeah, 4, 5 still works, right? 4, 5 still works, which gives me 3, 6 here and a 9 there. Okay, what else? What else? What are my options here? 5, 6. 5, 6 would give me a 7 there. Okay, but I can have 6, 7. 6, 7 as well. Okay. So this is from 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. I couldn't have anything with 1 and 2. I can't have 3 and 4 because this becomes 11. So 4, 5 left me with 9. Okay, 5, 6 leaves me with 7. That's fine. 6, 7, we can still have whatever we want. Right. So this one is from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's not 8. Well, that wasn't 8 to start with. Right, what am I missing here then? Because this one is that. No, this one. I'm not much wiser, am I? It has to be one of these, but it doesn't have to be 1 or 7, 9. Well, it can't be 1, but it can be 7 or 9, or it could be anything else. Do I have to color this one too? Ooh. Ooh. Where was this one? It was there. The one is there. This one is that. Oh, this one is this one. And it's one of these. So could it be this one? 1, 2, 3. It can. It can. So if it's not 2, it's this. Would that matter? Would that matter? I don't know. I don't know. One of those is 8. If it's this one, yeah, it can be, right? One of these are 8. Not 5, 8. So this one would be there. Sure. Okay, what happens if that is 8? Because then this would have to be 8. This can't be 8 and this can't be 8. So it would have to be this one. Those become 8s. This would have to be an 8. And this becomes an 8. That looks plausible. Is there anything against that? All of those being 8. Oh, where is that? Oh no, this can't be 8. Aha. This can't be 8. So if this one is an 8, one of those is an 8. If that one is an 8, then I'd need one of these to be an 8. It can't be the first two. It will have to be this one. Then that is an 8, and then those two aren't an 8, and this would have to be an 8. But that's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That can't be an 8, which means that this one isn't an 8, and that one is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Give me an 8. And well, I'm afraid we now know why this one is an 8, but yeah, too late. One of these is an 8. One of these is an 8. So these are from 7, 8, 9. Except this one can't be 8. So that one has to be an 8. And that means that this one is a 7, 9. Right, so this one isn't 7 anymore. Hmm. Where's the other 7, 9 here? And which color is this one? This one is that. This one is that. So it's obviously one of those, but not helping. Not helping. Right. Well, this one isn't 7 or 9. Right? Can't be 4 either. 3, 5, or 6, because 7 and 9 are gone here. 3, 5, or 6. So either this is a 7, and this would be a 9, the 9, plausible. Or this would have to be 7 or 9. What happens if this one is a 7? It's 7 and 6. Does that matter? This becomes a 9, 4, 5. Not sure. This would have to be 3. I don't know. Can this one be 9? I don't see how this can't be 9. Okay, none of those are yellow, right? Because, oh no, that's not true. This one can be yellow. This one can be yellow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, blue isn't 7 or 9 either. I'm completely out of it. Blue isn't 7. That helps. Now we know that this is 7, 9. Right. 7, 9. And these are 1, 3, 5, 6, right? Okay, but this one isn't orange, so that is yellow, which means that this one is orange. And it's that one. Right, there you go. There you go. So what does that mean? Well, it means none of those are yellow, which means that this would have to be yellow. 7, 9. That one isn't 7 anymore. That's 7, 9. Right. I still don't know which is which though. Fine. This one is, well, those, just to be clear, this becomes, none of those are orange, so that is orange. 7, 9. One of these are yellow. So these are from 179. And these are from 356. 356. I'm not sure if the coloring still helps for everything except the 7 and 9. Probably not, but okay. Maybe. I'm not sure. Where is 4? Green or still both of them. Still both of them. Right. I do need a 7, 9 here. Can it be? Can this one be from 7, 9? That's this one. It can if it's orange. It can if it's orange. These, what are these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too much. That's too much. Right. Right. Where do I continue? Where do I continue? Do I need anything here? I do need a 5, right? 4, 5, 5, 6. So, no, I can have 6, 7. I can have 6, 7. Something is still not completely fixed. What? Oh, this one can't be 1. That's been the case for a long time, I think, right? So that is 1. That is 1, which means that that is not 1. This is 1, and this is 1. Right. That is 1, which means that that is 7, 9. And this one has to be 7, 9 as well then. Right. Right. That's from 3, 5, 6. That's from 3, 5, 6. And here I need, well, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe not very interesting, is it? I don't know. I don't need a 4 here. Right. This one isn't 1 anymore. Well, I don't know if it's green, do I? Still don't know. Where is that? That's here. It has to be green, right? No, green can still be 4. And I'm not sure if that really helps still. Probably not. Probably get rid of the colors and live happily ever after. I'm gonna get rid of the colors because I think it's not helping. Just leave those for now. It could have been helping. I can't make up my mind. Can I still have 3, 4 here? I can. I don't have a single 3 anywhere. I can't. But the only thing I have is 4s, and Well, all the 8s, all the 1s, the 2s, not all of them, because I can still have these. So how's this going to work then? Oh, I do need a 7-9 here, don't I? No, this could be 7. This could be 7. This could indeed be 7. Well, no, this can't be 7. Because I need both of them here. So this one can't be 7, and this one has to be from 7-9. So this one isn't 7. So now there's definitely a 5 here. This doesn't have a 5. So it doesn't, so there's definitely a 3 here. Okay. Maybe that helps. Where is that one? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's this one. Ah, so it's right. Right. One of these would have to be from 7-9. Again, it can't be this one because that is which one is that? That's this one. This one can't be 7, so this one isn't 7. That is yellow. And that is yellow 7-9. All right. Okay. For what it's worth. Now I have to figure out how to do this. There's definitely a 3 here. So these are from 2, 4, 5, 6. It's definitely a 2 and definitely a 5. 2, 4, 5, 6. It's this one. Oh, can't have 5 there, right? 2, 4, 6 because of the 5 here. So this isn't 5. One of these are 5. One of these are 5. I have to resolve this somehow. How? This one isn't 6 anymore. This one isn't 6. Where is that one? It's this one, right? This one isn't 6 anymore. Yeah, I can still have 2 places though. I still have 2 places. This one isn't 3. I did solve it from here. So what's going on? Well, I might have had an advantage with the 8 before it was actually possible, and then I resolved something that didn't make sense. But I still don't know what I'm doing. This is the only place where that works, right? Well, any of those would help as well, but how? This is a 5. So I need a 4 or a 6, okay. How's this going to help? How is this going to help? Wow. Ah, that's the only place with a 4. Okay. That helps. That does help. We get a 4. This one isn't a 4 anymore. Neither is this one. Neither is that. And this one is all of a sudden not a 6. not a 6. So this becomes the only 6 in box number 3. That is that one. This isn't a 6. And this would have to be a 6, which is there. None of those are a 6 anymore. Neither is this one or that. If this one isn't a 6, then that one isn't either. Okay. Okay, do I have to figure out which 3 is which? I'm not sure if that actually helps. This would have to be a 6 as well, so this one isn't, that one isn't, so this one is, so is that one. Isn't a 6. Do we have all the 6s now? No. No, well, except this one isn't a 6, or that. Okay. But this can still be a 6. With 2 5s. Okay, so one of these is a 6 still? Yeah, with these. Right, time to find another digit. Where though? There is no 6 here. Please tell me that helps. So I definitely need a 4, right? I definitely need a 4. It becomes there. Yay, the first 4. There we go. The first 4. One of these is a 4, the other is a 5. Well, we can say this isn't a 4. This becomes a 9, right? 9, 7, not a 6, not a 6, not a 4 or a 6, so I'm left here with a 3, 6, right? That's a 6, that's a 3. Right. Okay, and then? And then, do I have all the 4s? Not really, no. I do. This is 5. 3, 4, comes 3 and 6. 3, 5, 3, 4. Right. There we go. Oh. Is solving it now gonna work or not? Well, yeah. Okay, I've already liked it, so, but it is correct. Okay, the solution is correct. Well, all right, my apologies. I hope that actually clarifies it. Well, clarifies it, or helps at least. And double whammy for the same puzzle, so double the enjoyment. The first one is to have a laugh at my expense, and this one is both to have a laugh at my expense and enjoy the puzzle, so hopefully. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.